Guys, there is a right way to learning how to code. The Hawk Tuah girl just recently brought this topic into light in the Hawk Tuah podcast, where she broke down the fundamental problems when it comes to coding. She said, the majority of education institutions in the programming industry are outdated and not practical. We don't need to be teaching outdated languages like Java or enterprises languages. We need to be teaching students the skills they need that will land them jobs in the industry as quickly as possible. And at Devslopes, we couldn't agree more. Let's take a look at 3 fundamental ways that you can learn coding and land a job as a programmer as quickly as possible. Number 1 is learning the right materials. If you want to speed run your way through coding, you have to be learning things that are industry related for the modern programming industry. First off, when I say speed run, just know I'm not saying you're gonna learn how to code in 3 to 6 months, okay? But what I am saying, this process does not need to take as long as it would take to maybe get like a nursing degree or things like that. But in order to do that, you need to learn the right skills for the modern industry. And the quickest roadmap for that is front-end web development. Specifically, full stack web development is the route you wanna go down. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. These 4 languages will get you set up and job ready as quickly as possible because they're what companies are looking for. React specifically is a framework that you want to go down that framework route because it is what the industry is calling for. It is much more in demand than other frameworks out there. Specifically, React developer job salaries sit around $75,000 to $100,000 a year, starting salary. So once you have this roadmap in place, you want to sit back and ask yourself, am I learning the right materials? Are you sticking to this roadmap? Are you branching off and trying to learn Python or other different things? Because while all of these languages are really beneficial and it doesn't hurt to know more, having a roadmap, a set in stone roadmap, can really put you on track for success when it comes to the job process. And full stack web development, front end development to start with, is the best route for anyone looking to get a job as quickly as possible. The second aspect is to program with a mentor. Now, I want to ask you a quick question. If you were to become an electrician, would you do better as an electrician flipping through books and textbooks and trying to learn that way? Or would you do better by apprenticing under someone and actually working with them, doing hands-on learning? The answer is the apprenticeship. The same thing applies with programming. Programming is more of a trade skill than it is actually something that requires a degree. Meaning that being an apprentice under someone, having a mentor that has been in your shoes, that knows the ropes of programming, can be incredibly beneficial, and it can help the process go by a lot more quickly. Think about it. If someone that's been in your shoes knows the exact frustrations you're running into, knows exactly how to maybe get a job and things like that, is working with you, then the process is going to be much easier. Now, a lot of people are all about learning to code by themselves. That's perfectly fine. Me personally, it's very hard to learn new skills on my own. I always have mentors that are helping me, coaching me, and things like that. The reality is, it is a lot easier to have someone who's been in your shoes helping you learn the ropes of programming than trying to do it all on your own. Because doing it all on your own, you can run into bad habits, and it can be really difficult to learn the right ways of doing things when it comes to working within a team and things along those lines. You have to be thinking about the industry, not just about what works for you. And mentors who have been in the industry helping you is the best way to go. And number 3, you have to have practical hands-on learning. This is like a fundamental problem with college. You do limited actual coding. Now, I'm not making this video to bash computer science majors. I'm definitely not trying to say anything along those lines. But what I am trying to say is that the more time you spend actually writing code, the better you're going to get at it. So practical hands-on learning is the way to go. At Devslopes Academy, for example, all our students undergo what's called PBL, project-based learning, where they have to create and build projects in order to move forward in the curriculum. This type of learning ensures that they're actually getting their hands on keyboard, slamming out code, and learning the right things. If I was to tell you that you're going to become a car mechanic and I don't let you touch a single car, when you get to the job, you're going to sit there with your hands in your pockets not knowing what to do. The same thing applies with programming. You have to be able to put your hands on something, build something, work on projects, and move forward. These are just 3 fundamental ways that you can really excel and get quicker when it comes to knowing nothing about code to getting ready for that job. Now, again, this process may take 16 to 24 months, but by having a mentor, you're able to really make sure that process goes by quickly and smoothly. So if you're someone who wants to learn how to code and have mentors work with you, that is something that we do at Devslopes Academy. feel free to click the link down below and apply now. I want to specifically thank the Hawk Tuah girl and the Hawk Tuah podcast for bringing this topic into light. Without it, this video wouldn't even be made. So thank you guys so much. You guys are doing great work. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.